was late October in Asheville, North Carolina. The kind of autumn that smelled like firewood and felt like memories brushing your skin. The trees were bleeding amber and crimson into the sky, and every street corner whispered the same thing: something is ending. I met Silas the day I tried to disappear. I had checked into the Haven Pines Recovery Center not out of desperation, but exhaustion. After my father died, grief clung to me like a wet coat I couldn't take off. I stopped painting, stopped speaking. Really, my world turned grayscale. My therapist called it complicated bereavement. I called it punishment. Silas was already there, tall, wiry, and too quiet for someone with eyes that alive. He had the kind of presence that made the air feel electric, even when he said nothing. Word around the center was that he was a musician who hadn't played a note in 2 years, not since the accident. No one knew the details, only that it involved a lake, a little girl, and the silence that followed him like a shadow. We spoke for the first time by the vending machines. I wanted M&Ms, and the machine jammed. He watched me kick it, then without a word, slid in a quarter and pressed B6. It dropped. I didn't thank him. I just opened the bag, poured half into his palm, and walked away. That became our rhythm. We didn't talk much. We walked the grounds in silence, sometimes sat beneath the sycamores, our knees brushing. He'd hum sometimes, broken half melodies, and I began sketching again. Something about him brought color back to my hands. Then came the day he spoke. I used to sing lullabies to her, he said, voice gravel and glass. I was supposed to be watching her. My sister's kid. I looked away for a minute. She was in the water before I heard the splash. The silence after that was sharp, like something sacred had been broken open. I still hear her, he whispered, sometimes in my sleep, sometimes when it's too quiet. I didn't know what to say, so I reached out and took his hand. It trembled, just a little. Over the weeks, we stitched something fragile between us, equal parts ache and hope. I showed him my sketches, and he showed me a song he hadn't finished. I helped him find the ending. He helped me start again. One night after the group session, I found him packing. His duffel was zipped, and his guitar, old and scratched but still humming with memory, was slung over his shoulder. I'm leaving, he said. Got a call from my sister. She wants me to come home, said it's time. I nodded, my throat tightened, but I smiled anyway. You should. He stepped closer, brushed a strand of hair behind my ear. I wrote you something, he said, slipping a folded paper into my hand. Don't read it now. Wait until the leaves fall. He kissed me once, slow and sure, like a promise, then he was gone. The next morning, I walked to the sycamore alone. The bench still held the warmth of him. I didn't cry, I just sketched a girl, a lake, a man looking back through time. Days passed, then weeks. By December, I was painting again, full canvases, full color. I hadn't opened the letter. Until today, it's late now. The last sycamore leaf finally let go, spinning like a dancer toward the earth. I unfold the paper with trembling hands. You brought me back, not to who I was, but to who I could be. I'll love you forever in the spaces between sound and brush strokes and silence. If you ever want to find me, follow the music. There's an address scribbled beneath the note, 8-Town in Tennessee. I pack my sketchbook, my coat, and a single sunflower pressed between the pages of a journal. I don't know what I'll find, but I hear him, even now, humming, and I follow.